So let's go into your reading. One of the first things that I'm sensing here is you've got the Prince of Wands and the World. And I've laid out the cards ahead of time just to, it's a little bit distracting for me to try to shuffle and try to relay the messages. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't forget anything that might be pertinent before. So I shuffle the cards out ahead of time. So you have here the Prince of Wands. This is a fire sign, a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. And it's linked up here with the World. And I do feel for a lot of you, you have somebody coming into your life to introduce you to a new way of doing things, of living things, opening up your professional and social contact. They are bringing a lot of travel opportunities as well. They are bringing you like a wealth of knowledge. They're trying to expand you, geographically and also philosophically. So I feel there is a lot of like, I would say like intellectual and emotional exchanges between you and another person, especially this fire sign, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, so Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. What I feel they are coming through with is a lot of creative ideas that will really broaden your horizon. And I do sense that there are creative differences between you and this person. You might not agree on the way that you've been living. I feel that they are very exciting, quite attractive, very charming, and, really like very captivating is what I'm feeling. And you're kind of swept off your feet by this person. It's not always a romantic interest, but I feel that this is a person that really, they come with a lot of exciting energy. And they're bringing you a lot of new ideas that you haven't really considered. What I do sense is a lot of you might be attending many, many functions with this person and you're trying to network together. And I feel that, one person is like the center stage. So the fire sign might be the one that is, like in the spotlight and you are kind of like working behind the scenes. And I do feel that, there might be times when the fire sign is kind of stumped and then everyone is turning to you for backup. And I feel like it's coming through unexpectedly. I don't feel that I feel like this is a very generous, very exciting, very good person. They have a good heart and they have the right intentions. Okay. What is coming through next is we have the Prince of Pentacles as well as the Death card. Now, I feel like a lot of you in your work environment, you have been playing it pretty safe, okay? And that's not a bad thing. But what I feel is that, let's just say you have, for some of you, you have a lot of income generating potential. You have a lot of skills that employers really look for, and you have a lot of education or even work experience to garner you a higher paying job. A lot of you might have been staying stuck in one job, mainly because it's secure, it's stable. And I feel that, you, in the past, you might have stuck with this job because it was stable and it was secure. And I feel this is the month in which you are reassessing your financial situation. And I feel that, it's a lot of the times if we love a job, we can definitely stay there for as long as we still love the job and as long as we're still learning from the job. I feel that you are maxed out when it comes to learning anything new. And I feel that you're just going through the motions because the job is secure, the job is stable, but I definitely feel you can expand your income generating potential. If you were to look elsewhere and if you were to, network professionally, have a LinkedIn account, or, look online for listings that are in the similar industry or even different industry with the same job function. I do feel your skills are transferable. And I feel like you might have been stuck in a rut when it comes to work, mainly because you felt as if your skills were not transferable. But this is the month for you to really branch off. And I feel that, you're coming across a lot of people who are doing a lot of creative things. They're making a lot of money. And I do sense that it's really inspiring you to try to aim for more. So your way of making money, or whatever you've been doing in the past or are doing this month, I do feel you are reassessing it and to see how your skills are transferable so that you can look for new work and at least you can branch out or even, ditch a 9-to-5 job for some creative venture that might not be stable, but it's definitely more exciting. And it brings about an element of risk associated with it as well. It's linked up here with the Death card, and the Death card is a major arcana card that indicates major transformation, major ways of doing that needs to be left behind so that we can, invite new energies, new opportunities, new people, and new ways of doing into the fold. And this is a very, very positive card as it pertains to your financial sector and your work environment. So I feel a lot of you are going through this total purging period where you're just like, what have I been doing? How has my financial situation been humming along? So I feel like things are going well for a majority of you, but you want more out of life. And I feel like you're not really learning any new skills at the current job. So you might be looking for something else. Okay. A lot of you are students and you're just, doing the part-time thing, and it's not going to lead to a career, but you're keeping at it. And I do feel that you are, the income generating potential is definitely stable there, but you're thinking about more and you're wanting a lot more. So a lot of you might undertake internships as well in order to expand your resume, in order to land better jobs in the future. What is coming through next here? I do have the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So let me just talk about this combination because it's a little bit worrisome. The King of Swords is an air sign. This is an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. This is somebody who is very, very intelligent. They are go-getter. They're very like type A, like go, go, go. I do feel they are very methodical. So at least, they're rational. They sit down with an idea before they rush right in and implement it. So I do feel you're dealing with someone who is very, very strategic, and they might be kind of like on your tail, kind of push you to do things in a quicker manner. I'm getting like a little bit of impatience with this person, you to them or them to you, about how things are being done. There might be some communication snags between you and this air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, as it pertains to like, I feel like they're putting themselves out there and they want you to follow suit. They want you to be a little bit more proactive, and they want to push you to make decisions and to do things. And I feel that you have a lot on your plate right now, so you're not really sure how to proceed with this person. For many of you, this can be, like a friend, family member, and for others, this can be a romantic interest who is showing you that they are interested in you, but you're still trying to assess like what to do. There might have been some jarring communication, like communication blockages, or some recent, arguments and disputes coming through from this person. It's linked up here with the Nine of Swords, which indicates to me a lot of staying up late at night, worrying, reminiscing about the past, and even ruminating about situations, replaying certain things, certain conversations, certain encounters over and over and over again in your mind. And I do feel that, you're not getting enough sleep. I feel that a lot of you are very, very busy. You're constantly moving around. There's so many emails and text messages and voicemails and, things like that you are, that you're inundated with. And I feel like it's stressful to the point where you are not really sure how to triage, like, what email to answer first, what email is not important. So I feel that you need to really sit down, get it taken care of once and for all, and then, you won't have it hanging over your head anymore, okay? What is coming through last here? We have the Princess of Pentacles. So this is the Page of Pentacles, as well as the Six of Wands. And what I'm sensing here is that, first of all, this is a specific message for somebody who is partnering up with somebody else who's got a very big ego, okay? And that can be good or bad, but I feel like this is a person that is, it's kind of like me first. So what I'm feeling is, I feel like you're helping somebody. You're helping to build somebody's business. You're helping somebody behind the scenes. And I feel that they're getting a lot of recognition. And I want you to reassess this situation to see if you're getting enough enjoyment, personal satisfaction, monetary payment, as well as, if spiritually, this is something that you want to do, because I feel you're diverting a lot of attention to boost and to bolster another person. Just make sure that the relationship or, that partnership is, there is enough reciprocity, that it is balanced, and that you're not working for free. Because I feel like you're getting little bits and pieces and scraps, and the other person is getting like a lot of positive reception. And I feel like they're kind of, I'm sensing that they're not as grateful as they should be. based on whatever you're giving to them. So just, make sure you need to have a discussion about this. Make sure things are as it should be. Make sure that the energy, the whoever is investing a lot of their energy, make sure that situation is balanced out, because I feel like it's teetering on the brink of like a lot of imbalances. Okay, somebody is like working for somebody else, doing a lot of the work, and the other person is reaping all the benefits. And I feel like it should be a partnership. It's not really like employer-employee, but you're dealing with another person who is all about them. They're not as thoughtful and they're not as considerate. So I feel that coming through for those of you who are, especially, in a partnership with somebody else, and you're trying to bolster them up or boost them up at your expense. So just be careful about where you're giving your energy away, and make sure things are being reciprocated, and make sure they're grateful for your contributions. Okay, don't just blindly dump your time, your resources, hoping the situation is going to pan out. On the other hand, for those of you who are starting new jobs, I do feel that you're learning a lot. There's a lot of technical information that you're supposed to absorb, and almost like somebody kind of like hovering over you, making sure that you're doing things by the book and you're doing things well. And I feel like, if it starts out the beginning of the month where you are starting a new job or a new position, I feel like I'm sensing that you have somebody hovering over you, micromanaging. They're telling you to like fetch this, fetch that, and they're very fast. I feel like they're very nimble on their toes, and they're throwing a lot of information at you. And I feel like you're successfully, even though it's a little bit difficult, it's a little bit challenging. I feel that a lot of you have a very systematic mind where you're able to filter out, organize technical information. So you're not letting them inundate you. It is a little bit worrisome at first, but I do feel by the end of the month, things are going to be just fine. Okay, you're going to be getting very positive reception, positive performance reviews, especially for those of you who are looking for new jobs and you're kind of like working on a probationary or temporary basis. You're going to get really positive reception, positive reviews on whoever is supervising you, from whoever is supervising you, excuse me. Now, in terms of your advice, we do have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is a great, great, great business card. This is a very finance, business, professional-oriented month for a lot of you. This is a card about expansion, okay? Learning new skills, incorporating those new skills into the work environment so you're able to streamline processes, you're able to collaborate with teach other people, train other people, or even you yourself are going through some type of training where you are learning a lot of information and you're able to expand either your skills, your mind, or even the work that you're doing. So I do see you juggling multiple projects and it's coming at you very, very quickly, and you have to be very quick, very nimble on your toes. Okay, I don't see a lot of stagnation in this spread. If anything, there's like a lot of like swift energy, a lot of momentum coming through. We do have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords basically indicates a major victory. It indicates communication breakthrough. It also indicates like triumphing over something that might have been potentially very problematic for you. It was really stressful. There might have been like a vertical learning curve when it comes to, absorbing new technical information. A lot of you might be working with networks, computers, going through school, like learning some very technical information. I do see IT. I do see like computer science, and I do feel a lot of people are kind of like I'm getting, for some of you, I'm getting like I'm getting a lot of students who are still in grad school who are working, and there's heavy demands from employers. And then I'm getting a lot of you are like running back and forth. And in a very technical field, like I feel engineering, I feel computer science, I feel the biological sciences as well. And you're staying up very, very late in order to like nail down this one thing that you didn't catch while you were in class or while you were at work. And it happens so fast that you're just like, I need to really sit down and understand the ins and out and how things work. I do see a lot of people are doing some type of repair. I do feel computer. I feel like sound system and, a lot of machinery that that you are either repairing or learning how to operate. And I feel that, you're getting a little bit frustrated. So just be careful. But we are going to have some major breakthrough coming through the end of the month where things are going to start to click, the light bulb comes on, and you're not going to be kept in the dark anymore. So they're pretty much saying here with the Ten of Swords, the worst of it is over. I do see a lot of anxieties and worries and, staying up very late to absorb things and to, systematically work something out or figure something out. I see a lot of people taking things apart as well. And, we have the Nine of Swords here and the Ten of Swords. So they're pretty much saying, there is going to be some type of respite, some type of reprieve by the end of this month, and it's going to be good for you. I pulled out 2 cards to clarify the Ten of Swords, and we have here the Queen of Wands. This is a fire sign. This is a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. I feel like it might be the same person coming through at the beginning where they are throwing a lot of information at you. They're bringing about a lot of new, exciting people. They have a good heart, but I feel that, they might gloss over your needs. At the end of the month, they're coming through. There will be communication from this person. If you feel like they have been very nonchalant or kind of like dismissive when it comes to what you need, there is going to be some type of breakthrough with them. I feel like a heartfelt conversation to see like which direction things are going, and that if you're in a partnership with them, you're going to be able to figure out how to balance out, who's doing what, so that you don't feel like you're the one constantly working behind the scenes and they're reaping all the accolades. Okay. So I do see some balancing out, some type of breakthrough in communication that will allow you both to come together.